Well, you join me here at a new one, the Monkhall fishery. Now, I have been here before, but never when I've been doing these live, like, little update things. So we're on Owlpool. It's the Sunday Open. Apparently, it's all the road there. One that you can't park behind. Apparently, I've got to walk all the way around. In fact, there's like a little nice little tackle shop there. It's got all the Blake's bait stuff in it. Don't know whether there's a calf there, or I think there's a calf behind there, like a farm. It's a beautiful place. Anyway, I've drew peg 14 draw here, which is great for me. So you can just come, pay your money. They're ever so friendly. Come, pay your money, and go and set up, which is absolutely ideal for me, because me with my gammy back takes me a while to set up, because I have to move in a certain way because I've had an operation on my back and I've just had an MRI scan and they're sending me back to the hospital. I'm not having another operation, not until I'm really in need of it. So yeah, so it takes me quite a while to set up. Anyway, all that waffling away, up we go there and we'll see how we do. Never seen this lake before, but it looks like you actually can fish on the island at one side, and then I think I walk all the way around there. Yeah, so let's see how we go. I'm excited. Right, so just get into my peg. I've got a nice edge there, and then I don't think I'm going to have to go over there. The nice thing at Monkhall is these horse boxes. I call them horse boxes. Don't know what they are, but they're just, I don't know what the proper name is for them, but they're just like little wooden boxes that they've made just to get the fishery net. So using a little new fishery net, I've heard the carp are about £3 to £5 go on, and I should get all them in there. Yeah, I have to see how I go. I don't know what to expect. I'm just so excited. Like new fish, new venue, excitement, and there's not much more of a beautiful place than this. It's just like wood pigeons, and it's just set in the middle of countryside, and it's like a little blue lagoon. Gorgeous. Right, so this is pretty much a hard pellet venue. So I've got a margin there of about 19 inches. A carp just swirled, or something just swirled on it there. This one's quite deep, 2.5 foot, so I'm going to do something a little bit different. I've got some worms and micros there that I'm going to feed into there and see how I go. I've got a couple of hard pellet lines set up, which I don't plan on fishing. I've got one about here, one over here. It's just basically where I can find the right depth, but I don't want to fish hard pellets. Hate hard pellets. It is probably the way to fish this, but I'm absolutely rubbish at it. So I've come here to practice something. It's an open. I'm not expecting to do anything, so we'll see how we go. And I'm going to have a shallow line out here. I've been told there's lots of Ide and F1s in here. So that's my plan. See how it goes. I have got some hard pellets as a backup, so if everything's going to poo and I've got £20 and everyone else is on 120, I will switch to hard pellets just to save a little bit of face and have a little bit of practice, because I'm here on the Fish Hub Festival next week, and I'd like to be able to compete. Which I'm not going to in Christian Jones, Bagger Bennett, Steve Openshaw. Do you know what I mean? All those type of people, Paul Holland. I'm not going to compete with those people, but I'm going to have a good time. I'd like to try and fish my own way now, find out how it rocks and rolls, and we'll let you know. I tell you what, this place is tits and beer. It really, really, really is. It's absolutely magic. So, I told you in my other video what I've plumbed up. Well, I never fished the hard pellets. I fished here, started here on like that worms and micros mix, just like fold it in, get it down. But I had a carp first cast, first put in, and then I was just catching the wrong fish, like little crucians and little really small ones actually, little crucians, little tiny carp, little tiny tench, so literally no good. So come off them, come off them, cut, and then I've mainly fished out here, between here and here, shallow. That's where I've done the majority of my weight, but I have had a good backup here in this margin. I've had fish there most of the day. The only problem I've had is them getting back of my rig, and you catch a few and then it'll go funny, so you needed to bounce it with something. But yeah, so it was a really, really good line for me, that was, to go when I needed something else. But yeah, it's been absolutely fantastic. This place, honestly, this place, like, it's like, I can't describe how good it is. It's just, and the feel of it, and because you get like forever to set up, and it's just using their nets, you ain't got to cut it. It's just, yeah, you could get spoiled here. If I came here all the time, all of a sudden everywhere else seems rubbish, probably apart from Tunnel Barn Farm. But yeah, it just feel yeah, I'm actually lost for words as to how good this place is. It just looks stunning as well. Anyway, we'll find out what I reckon. I've got about 120, 140. Find out. Well, I've had 108 pounds for 3 ounce for third on the lake. This guy here has had 206 and won the match. Guy over there has had 200, and these guys over here have struggled. They've all had like 50s and 70s, and yeah. So I knew this guy was beating me, like he was annihilating me at one point, but I was really catching him up, I think, at the end. Looking in his net of fish, he's had more carp than I. Definitely. If I was a better angler, and because these guys have fished hot pellets, if I was a better angler and I wasn't scared to death of pellets, and I could fish hard pellets like to anything like a decent open level, which I can't. Don't get me wrong, I can fish hard pellets, but club level at best. So yeah, if I could have, maybe that was the answer. Because I mean, 189.3, all I needed was another what? £199 free, £209 free. So another £20 and I've won. I've 1,000,000% could have got £20 somehow. There's no. So I need to have a think about that on the way home. But for now, I've got an envelope. I've been paid. I've had a magnificent day. Sun's out. Look at the water. Blue. Look at the settings. You know, it's just, what a venue. And it's just so relaxed. It's like no one rushes, no one's bothered. Everyone's like, you know, how are you doing? And it's so friendly. Whereas you go to some venues, I'm not going to slag any venues off, but you go to some venues and it's rush. Wait till the last split second to draw the pegs, and then it's wacky races to your peg. Oh, where you throw? Oh, how long does it take to set up? And all this rubbish. And it's like, you know, it doesn't make the day fun. I mean, forget my disability. it's just nice to, my disability with my back I'm talking about, it's just nice to come and have such a relaxing day. I mean, we have such a, well, I do anyway, I have such a high stress job and stuff Monday to Friday. At the weekend, what could be better than this? And it's just relaxed and chilled. Anyway, my van's packed up now. I'm going to go and start the long journey back to Nottingham. And oh, I can't wait. I can't wait to come back here midweek now. That's me, over and out.